G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into Go Battle League, and as you can see, early stages, so I've only had one set, so we'll jump into the next set. I do have a playlist, so I'll link to that now if you want to see my first set of Season 8. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, let's jump in and see what we get. So obviously early stages of Season 8, so I'm going to swap up my team, and I'll run a slightly different team every game. So we've got Dragonair with Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail and Dragon Pulse. We've got Dewgong with Ice Shard, Icy Wind and Water Pulse, and Stunfisk with Mud Shot, Rock Slide and Earthquake. So after every match I'll swap one of them out, depending on what I think is a bit of dead weight. So let's see what we get. So Dragonair on the lead, you don't want to see a Charmer, basically. So you don't want to see Clefable, Wigglytuff. They're the big ones, and there's the Wigglytuff. So not ideal. So I'm going to swap straight into the Dewgong there, and we'll see how we go. So what do they swap into? So out comes the Hypno. So Hypno is going to be a bit of a problem because it's going to be running Thunder Punch. It takes 4 to get to any punch, and usually they'll be running Thunder Punch and maybe a Shadow Ball, or a lot are running Double Punch, so Thunder and Fire Punch or Thunder and Ice Punch. Yeah, 99% of them are running Thunder Punch though, so not ideal for me. Oh, there it is. Thunder Punch comes through. Not too good for me, but I mean, it is what it is. So we're jumping into the next Icy Wind here. We'll get another debuff going on. They're not going to shield, but I did get that just before they were able to throw their next Thunder Punch, so happy days for me. Unfortunately, it isn't enough, so I actually would have really liked for them to be able to take me out with that Thunder Punch, but a really good, depending, I don't know whether it was an undercharge or just because it had been debuffed twice. So out comes the Dragonair, and I'm going to look to farm this down. Unfortunately, I cannot get to the charge. Oh well, I cannot farm it down before they get to the charge move, and through comes another Thunder Punch. So Thunder Punch isn't going to do much damage because it's resisted, and because I'm well, it was already debuffed, so happy days. So I know that the Wigglytuff is going to come out here, so I'm going to swap straight into the Galarian Stunfisk and see what they have in the back. So they have their own. Now I make a really big misplay here. We've both got 2 shields. Yeah, so I'm going to throw my Earthquake here. I get a shield from them. Happy days. So we'll see what they want to do here. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the extra Mud Shot through. And here, what I should have done is shield. I didn't shield. They take me out. Yeah, it's GG's. Both of those Pokemon are going to be able to handle the Dragonair pretty well. And at that point, they don't need to throw another charge move to just farm down. Like, yeah, so I don't know why I didn't throw that, throw up a shield. Should have 100% shielded. Even if they baited, it was the way to go because they had Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff charges, and well, Charm Wigglytuff charges energy like an absolute, well, horribly. So, yeah. Should have definitely shielded up. So in this next one, out goes a Dragonair. In comes Galvantula. Galvantula running Volt, Switch, Lunge, and Discharge. So I really do like Galvantula as a Pokemon, just because it's 3 fast moves to get to the charge move. And I hit a Gyarados on the lead. You can't get much better than this. The question is, what moveset is it running? Out comes the Arcanine. So this is really not ideal for any of my team. I'm going to throw out the Stunfisk because I know that its moves are going to be doing super effective damage, so happy days. I'm going to be able to charge up to those Rock Slides pretty quickly. Able to get to a second one before they throw a charge move. Let's see what they want to do here. Will they double shield this thing? They do double shield. Okay, so interesting. They're looking to go to town farming here, but they overcommit, and I'm able to get to another Rock Slide. So I don't know what they were saving their energy for, but yeah, Rock Slide comes through and takes it out. There goes all that energy, and I'm able to win Switch, and yeah, up 2 shields to 0. This is not looking good for them at all. I'm going to let this countdown clock go. Come in with the Galvantula here. I'm going to throw the lunge here, and then I'll swap out into the Dewgong. The counters will be doing super effective damage. Am I going to swap out? Well, apparently not. I'll get one more through. So the counters are going to be doing super effective damage, but everything else is going to be neutral, so there's no reason to shield this one up. If they mud bomb me, oof, they don't. They decide to go straight sludge bomb, but as you can see, it doesn't actually do too much damage, so looking really good for me there. So I'm going to look to farm this all the way down, and I'm able to get there. So I reckon they're going for the next sludge bomb. Out comes the Gyarados, and it's running waterfall. So this is absolutely outstanding for the Dewgong here. Icy Wind will be doing neutral damage, whereas the Water Pulse will be doing resisted damage, and Icy Wind also debuffs. So this is just absolutely spectacular for me here. I'm able to get to 2 of them, and let's see what they want to do. So charge move coming through, not going to shield because I'll bring out my Galvantula and 1 Volt Switch is going to take this out. The Aqua Tail doesn't even do enough, so Galvantula isn't going to have to come out, and manage to flex there and take the win with 2 shields. So always, yeah, don't do that if you don't have to. Just throw up shields. It's a little bit of a move on your opponent's, bit of a flex, but no one likes that guy, so try not to be if you don't have to. That one I actually did think it was going to KO. Well, I didn't think it was going to KO, but I thought it would do a lot more damage than that. But I guess, I assumed they'd be throwing a Crunch, not a resisted Water Pulse that's been debuffed twice. So out goes Dewgong, in comes Stunfisk, in comes Toxicroak, sorry, running counter, mud bomb, and sludge bomb. So let's see what we get. So Galvantula into Stunfisk, horrible lead. So straight into my own Stunfisk. I'm going to mirror this and see what they want to do. So I'm going to charge up here. The question here is, they didn't get to enough energy for a Earthquake, so I'm going to let it go, and it is the Rock Slide, so that's huge. So being able to no shield that, because they didn't farm up enough energy, so no need to shield. Rock Slide, you need to charge to the Earthquake on Stunfisk Mirror, and because if you can no shield that, huge, absolutely huge for the game. I throw straight into the Earthquake, and they let it go. So there goes their Stunfisk. Out comes a Talonflame, and I'm going to go with Rock Slides. Rock Slides are going to do huge amounts of damage. Well, Rock Slides are going to one-shot this Talonflame. So let's see what they want to do here. Unfortunately, we see MP tie, so not looking good. I'm going to shield this up. I know it's going to be a Flame Charge, but I don't actually care. I want to burn their last shield. So able to get to this Rock Slide, and to be honest, I expect to get the second shield. Yeah, there's the second shield. The question is now, can they charge me down, or will I get to the Rock Slide? I'm able to get to the Rock Slide before they're able to get to another charge move. Bye-bye to the Talonflame. This is going to be enough to boom, absolutely ridiculous amounts of damage. Out comes the Venusaur. I'm going to try and get to another charge move. I'm not able to get there. So what I want to do here, I know that I've got a little bit of energy, so I'm actually just going to sack this Toxicroak here. Let's see what they want to do. So I don't know whether they stopped attacking or there was just a little bit of visual lag there. I'm going to let this go. The Toxicroak is going to resist all of the Venusaur's moves there, and because of that resistance, survives pretty comfortably. They're going to have to throw another charge move if they want to take me out. But as you can see, Sludge Bomb does huge damage. Takes out the Venusaur, and that is a good game after a very bad lead. So unfortunately for them, not shielding up that Earthquake and throwing a charge move before they had enough energy to Earthquake really helped me out. So out goes the Stunfisk, in comes Diggersby. Diggersby running Mudshot, Fire Punch, and Earthquake. And I'm going to throw Diggersby in the lead. So we're hoping that we don't run into grass on the lead, and we're hoping that we don't run into water on the lead. What we're wanting is, well, Galarian Stunfisk. We're wanting Bastiodon. Even Skarmory's nice, to be honest, so let's see what we get. So Skarmory, there it is. So Skarmory on the lead, so really good for us, and let's see what they want to do. So I do have Galvantula that can also run with the Skarmory there, so going to throw the Fire Punch, bait out a Earthquake, and hopefully grab a shield, so was able to grab a shield, and then I'm going to swap into my Toxicroak. Unfortunately, Toxicroak is awfully glassy, so I am going to need to shield this Hydro Cannon up. Yeah, so the swap in with the Swampert is not great for me because I don't really have a good counter to it. As you can see, my best counter is Toxicroak, and that thing gets absolutely monstered. So a bit of a team effort. I really needed to get that shield at the start, which I was able to get. So let's hope that we can, take this match. So let's see what they want to do here. So the question here is, do I want to shield this up, or do I want to let this go and just come in and get an extra Volt Switch? So I'm going to go for Switch Advantage here. Let's see what they want to do. So they've swapped out and they sniped me with the Skarmory. So really not ideal for me. So I'm going to come in with the Galvantula here and look to charge up some energy. Unfortunately, they do have enough energy there to throw the Sky Attack. Sky Attack's not going to be enough to take me out. Neutral damage because of the electric and bug typing. So electric resists it. Bug it's super effective against. So neutral damage there. So in comes the Diggersby. I get the shield, so that's an interesting one. So I'm not really sure why they shielded that, but in comes the Diggersby. Let's see if they want to swap this out. So they're just sky attacking. I was potentially expecting a Brave Bird to come through here, so it'll be interesting what they come out with. So you got to be careful of the sack swap when they've got a Swampert with such little energy. Just got to be really careful of the sack swap. So through comes the Fire Punch and out comes a Venusaur. So for this one, I'm just going to throw straight into the Fire Punch here and see if we can take this game. So able to do a huge amounts of damage there. Unfortunately, they get to a charge move, and that is going to be enough to take us out. So let's see what they want to do here. So going to take us out with the Frenzy Plant. And now in comes my Galvantula with a lunge. Thankfully, they didn't sack swap onto it, so happy days for me. This is going to be enough to take out the Venusaur. Through comes the Skarmory, and unfortunately, it has a charge move. So really bad for me. They're going to be able to take me out and take that game with their 1 Volt Switch away on the Skarmory, 1 Volt Switch away on the Swampert. So good game there, able to take the win. So really unfortunate for me there, even with getting that shield at the start. So now I'm going to say goodbye to Toxicroak and bring Stunfisk back in. I'm going to run my Galvantula on the lead. So Stunfisk again is running Mudshot, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So Galvantula, Stunfisk, Diggersby. So this team's going to be a little bit interesting. Have a few matches that it just does not want to see. So possibly if I need to swap out of the Galvantula, I will draw out the water counter. Thankfully, I've got the water counter on the lead. So let's see what they want to do with the Politoed. So out comes the Nidoqueen. So good for me because the poison typing is going to be resisted by the grass. So here possibly we'll see what happens. So I'm expecting the Poison Fang, and the Poison Fang does come through. It does absolutely no damage, but it does drop my defense, so really bad for me here. So I'm going to overfarm quite a bit of energy and then throw the Earthquake and see what they want to do. So I'm hoping to get no shield here, and this will absolutely devastate the Nidoqueen. Unfortunately, they wanted to shield it up, so fine by me. I'm just going to charge up to another one. I don't think they're going to do another Poison Sting. It is an Earth Power, and that's going to do a whole lot more damage. So again, want to just overfarm a fraction. Go straight for this Earthquake and see, again, what do they want to do? Are they going to use 2 shields in this thing? Apparently they are. So they're in for a bad time when... and in comes Pidgeot. So here I make a huge mistake, and that is bringing in my Galvantula. So Pidgeot came in. I should have swapped in my Galarian Stunfisk and saved my Galvantula for the... match up with the Toxicroak. So that is a huge misplay by me. 100% should have brought in Stunfisk there, because this is going to make this game a lot harder than it needs to be, because the Nidoqueen is going to come back in. It's going to be resisting all of my charge moves, so I'm going to need to throw the lunge to get a debuff here, and it's not enough to take it out. So this is brutal. I've got 2 shields, but is it going to be enough? That is the question. Poison Fang comes through, going to drop my defense, which is really not ideal for me. And am I going to be able to take it out? No, we simultaneously faint. So this is brutal. So through comes the Politoed. It's all I've got left. I'm going to try and get to a Earthquake here. So Earthquake comes through, and going to be doing a huge amount of chip, well, I'll say chip damage. It's going to do probably around 50%. Let's have a look. Boom, it's around the 50%. And then out comes my Stunfisk here. So had I used the Stunfisk against the... so Stunfisk against the Pidgeot is 100% the way to go. Weather Ball coming through, so going to no-shield the first one. They are going to get to a second one, unfortunately, before I'm able to get to mine. I'm going to shield this up and then throw my own Earthquake, and that will be enough to take the game. So made that game a lot closer than it needed to be. I just... I don't know, got overexcited about seeing the Pidgeot, threw in the Galvantula because the electric onto the flying typing is absolutely insane, but then you've got Rock Slide that's going to be super effective as well, and the Steel typing that's going to resist the Pidgeot's moves. So should have definitely thrown the Stunfisk in, especially knowing that they had a Politoed in... Well, they had it as a lead, but it was in the back at that stage. So able to go 3-2 with a couple of close games. First game, just... a horrible lead match, and rewarded with a Snova. So if you want to improve your excellent throws, I've got a video on that. Let's see if I can actually get one. So managed to hit the excellent throw there. I'll link to that now and you can check that out. But like I said before, if you're new to the channel and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it was useful. Few different teams, few different options to go with, and plenty more to choose from. If you've got any team ideas, shout them out. I'll give them a try. Running in this early stage, you can definitely be a bit more flexible with the team. So shout those, put those ideas below in the comments. I'd love to give it a go. So thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I'll, well, there you go, rank 3, happy days. What an achievement. So hopefully it was useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.